So that's one piece of it. The other piece of it is obviously Seth has had this obsession with needing to be needing to be Cody, which he should, because at this point he's 0-3 to Cody, and he wants to be able to prove himself that he is the guy. So he needs to beat the quote unquote guy at the moment. Um, the other thing I want to throw in here, and this is just a question for you guys to think about. Um, do we think that Paul Heyman's character has gotten to the point now where, and this could be a reason why he sought out Seth, was he was tired of being looked at as, I don't want to say a side piece, but tired of being looked at as an auxiliary piece as opposed to the actual engine of the faction or the engine of the main character that he is behind. Does Paul Heyman believe in his mind that he is bigger than Seth Rollins, which is the reason why he chose to align himself with Seth Rollins? Because when you're with CM Punk, you're not bigger than CM Punk. When you're with Roman, you're not bigger than Roman. So does he believe that he is bigger than Seth, i.e. the reason why he believes he's the one calling the shots? That's just my question
So
for that.
I'm gonna tie something in because you were talking about like Seth and like his obsession with Cody, right? And I think that's a pivotal piece that we have to pay attention to as well, is that like Seth does get obsessed with his opponents to a point that where it's almost detrimental, right? To not only to like, you know, himself, because we've seen that he's willingly put himself in harm's way to see something end, right? I think that obsession piece is what Paul Heyman's tick is, right? Is that he sees that like if we dangle this carrot in front of Seth, he'll lose his fucking mind because he has to see that through. That's Seth's character. I have to knock this wall down, whether you like it or not. And I don't want your help because I want to do it because it's my wall. This has to be done by me. Once again, that obsession factor. I think Paul can see that and kind of like nurtures that aspect. And Seth is also just so blinded to see not to see it, right? It's with anything. He hates Roman. You throw Roman in front of him, he goes on a tangent. You throw Cody in front of him, he goes on a tangent. You throw Punk in front of him, he goes on a tangent. That nigga loses his mind against these niggas, bro. So it's like, I think Paul Heyman seen that and maybe wants to like, you know, use that against him in some
To
kind
his
of way.
advantage.
Yeah.
Hero, what do you think? Because you the
I'm crying tears of joy right now. I feel like a proud dad because I feel like both of y'all are hitting so many good possible story plot points that I'm like, honestly, you guys saw some stuff that I didn't even see, or that I didn't even catch on to yet, or that I didn't even theorize. I feel, honestly, I think DT, what you're saying, I think that is extremely plausible. And if that does pan out, again, there's a reason why that the O used to be Oracle. Jay, what you're saying, also to piggyback off what he was saying, like I think that's also very plausible as well. Like I think, man, like no, yeah, I think that is very plausible storylines if that's the trajectory that we're going, because I think Heyman, I mean, I think Heyman, he likes to see himself one step ahead. Also, I think that's also part of his character trait, and his one step ahead has always been the next big thing. You know, that's why it used to be the other guy. That's why it's always the next big thing, and his next big thing is going to be Braun Breaker. So like like he's already having a step ahead, but maybe he is playing two different games to where he knows how to dangle that carrot in front of Seth and hit those personal, emotional spots that gets him triggered and whatnot. Like, I think that's also very plausible.